With Creative Life. Thanks for joining me today, and today we're starting another project for our 12 days of Christmas, and I am going to make a hoop wreath, you guys. I've never made one before. I've seen them made. I don't know how mine's going to turn out, you guys. We will see, but I'm going to give it a try. So now, I've seen some people leave theirs like this, okay, and I think that's fine, but for what I have, I'm going to go ahead and I think we are going to put some stain on this. Now, I'm going to stain it first and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I may paint it red. I don't know. I wanted to, do something different, and so I kind of did a little bit of a stain mark here, and that's fine. I'm just not sure what I'm going for yet, you guys. And sometimes it's like that when I start my projects. I never know what it's going to look like until I start really getting into it. So I did purchase a few little items, and some items I had in my stash. So this I had in my stash. It's a little bird from the Dollar Tree. And then I purchased some of these items from the Dollar Tree. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use these, but I thought that they were pretty fun, and I wanted to grab them before they sold out. So I actually have had these here in my home for since October. So so yeah. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stain. It is a maple stain, and I'm going to just try it out and see how it goes. Okay, like I said, I never know exactly what I'm getting myself into until I, get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up because I've had this in my stash for a little bit, and I'm going to and just pour that down in there. And I'm going to grab a brush. So I have one here. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and start out a little bit. Now I'm going to do this side first and see how I like it. And we're just going to go from there. If I don't really care for it, you guys, I might, like I said, I might just paint the other side red. So we'll see how it goes. And y'all, this is going on pretty smooth. I'm not having to use a lot of it, which I thought I was going to have to, but I don't. So I kind of like that. Guys, so there is that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to let that sit for a bit and dry, and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and let this side dry, and then what I did is I went ahead and painted this red. I really think I'm going to want the red side. I think it's just going to go with all the decor that I have, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I already went and intertwined my foliage together, and now I'm just kind of cutting off the ends of this. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this piece down, and this is exactly how I want it. So I'm going to go ahead, just kind of curve this around a little bit here. Just like that, okay? And yeah, so I think that's good right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay that down. I'm gonna go ahead and put some hot glue on here. Alrighty, just right in through there. And we're gonna lay that down just on top of that. Okay, just like that. Alright, And I'm going to go ahead and actually I should have wired those together, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. You can go ahead and separate these. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place some more hot glue underneath this area here. Okay. Okay, so for this project, this will be a Christmas tradition, as I create usually a wreath every year for Christmas. And so I just thought that that would fit in perfectly with me making a wreath. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave that just like that, because I think it's pretty good and stuck down. Okay, and so we're just going to go ahead and leave that like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab these and I'm going to intertwine these just like I did the other ones.
Okay, you guys, so I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna chime in while I'm decorating, and I'm just going to talk about some other family traditions that we have in my family. So, one of the other ones that we've had for a long time, ever since my girls were little, and now we've passed it on to my grandkids, is they come over for hot chocolate and we read the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And actually, their papa, my husband, reads that to them, and they sit and they have their hot chocolate, and then they get to open up one gift under the tree, which is usually their pajamas, and then they get to go home, put them on, and all of this takes place on Christmas Eve. And I apologize for my voice sounding raspy. I have a cold right now, so I apologize. But another family tradition we do is, and I've done this ever since I was little, and I did it with my girls when they were growing up, and now I do it with my grandgirls. I go ahead and we bake cookies, and we bake little cupcakes and Christmas things. So I love doing that. Baking is one of my outlets, and I've always baked ever since I was a kid. And I just really enjoyed it. Something that I did with my grandma, and I totally remember those. And so just wanted to pass that down to my grandkids. And so, yeah, so that is another family tradition we do. If you have a family tradition, I would love to hear it down below in the comments. So please let me know what you do with your kids or your grandkids for or one of your family traditions. So I'm going to go ahead and continue decorating this cute little wreath. I hope that you guys are enjoying the hop, and I really appreciate each and every comment that y'all leave. I am loving reading them all. And thank you all so much for all the sweet comments you guys left me on all of my projects so far. It really makes me happy to see that I'm inspiring y'all to try all of the projects that I create. Thank you so much, and I hope that you're enjoying watching this short tutorial.
Okay, you guys, I think I'm done with this, and it looks so stinking pretty. I am so happy that I colored this wreath red, okay, and I absolutely love how it turned out. So, yeah, I think I'm done pretty much, you know, and Thank you so much for joining me today. Um, to tie it off, what I'm going to do is just probably put like a little piece of ribbon up here. Okay, you guys, so there is our wreath, and look at how cute that is. When it sits on the door, it's going to be so stinking cute, you guys. I can't wait to put it up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this short tutorial. I hope y'all go out and get a little hoop and make your own little wreath. And don't forget to check out Kimmy and Rose's tutorials or their creations for today. Thank you so much for joining me again. You guys take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, thanks again for joining me today. And down below, I have another DIY Christmas wreath for you to view. Thanks so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.